Is the new BMW M3 Competition any good? Well, in this video you're going to find out, as I'm going to talk you through its controversial design, its interior, its performance upgrades over the normal 3 Series saloon, its practicality, and finally its price. So let's dive right in. Well, let's start this video by the design. And at the front, well, the M3 Competition, unlike the 3 Series Saloon, has the face of the 4 Series and it's totally different to the normal 3 Series, which you can see now. Now back to the M3, and the M3 I think looks absolutely fantastic from the front, and including those grills. You see, because this is an M car, it has, alongside those grills, it has huge bumper and huge intake, so the grill is sort of complemented by that, and it sort of works and it gives the car a very mean stance, which is what an M car should. Also, the bonnet has these sculpts and lines that also help to give it a mean look. Also, the M3 Competition has a standard M door mirrors, which look nice and aggressive and sort of have a gap between the door and the top of the mirror. Now at the back, the M3 Competition looks more like a standard 3 Series. Well, apart from the fact that this M3 has 4 huge exhaust pipes, which all are real. Also, it sort of has a diffuser, which I don't know if it's real or not, but it does give the car a mean look. Also, obviously, there's the M3 Competition badging, and that's about it. Moving on inside, and the overall look and feel of the dashboard and the interior design is that of a normal 3 Series. However, there are a few key differences. For one, the digital driver's display has a special M mode, which changes the look of the dials and the sort of information that you get on it. Also, there's the M1 and M2 button on the steering wheel, which allows you to choose from 2 specified preset settings of your choice. Also, the infotainment system has some new graphics and animations to suit with the M car team. Also, the gearbox has an M logo, the startup button is red, and there's M3 Competition badging throughout the car's cabin. However, the main standout feature of the M3 Competition's interior are the fantastic carbon fiber bucket seats. Unfortunately, they are an option, and a £3,500 option at that. But in my opinion, if you're going to have this car, you have to have those seats. They're absolutely fantastic. They look, feel, and function extremely well. Overall, this interior is a fantastic place to spend time, and I think it's better than the C63s interior and the Audi RS4 interior, both by design and quality. And as for rear seat passenger space, well, it's a normal 3 Series, so it's quite good, fairly adequate, but nothing to shout home about. Same goes for boot space, again fairly adequate and nothing to shout home about. Nothing more I can say about that. The new BMW M3 comes with a 3-litre twin-turbo straight 6 that produces 480 horsepower. Pick a competition model and you will only be able to pick a competition model in the UK, and the horsepower bumps up to 510 and 650 Newton meters of torque. Also, the M3 comes with a 6-speed manual gearbox as standard, but as we get the competition model only, we only get an 8-speed automatic. Unlike the old car, this 8-speed automatic is a torque converter, and this will mean that the launch control system is bulletproof and will not be as unreliable as the old car. You will also be able to get the new M3 Competition with 4-wheel drive, but currently it's only available with rear-wheel drive. The 4-wheel drive system has been taken from the M5, so it will let you decide how much power you want to send to all 4 wheels. Also, if you turn all the systems off, all the safety systems off, or the car will become fully rear-wheel drive, and that means you can do smoky drifts and donuts like a BMW should be able to. All these mechanical and engine upgrades mean that the new M3 Competition will do 0 to 60 in 3.9 seconds. That's insane, as considering not too long ago this was territory accompanied only by Ferraris and Lamborghinis. And now a 4-door family saloon doing 0 to 60 in 3.9 seconds is really mind-blowing. Finally, we come to the hardest part of owning an M3 Competition, and that is actually paying its price. And the new one is the most expensive M3 ever sold, and it starts, brace yourself, from £75,000. £75,000. That is into lightly used Nissan GTR territory, and that car is much faster than this and has a different level of prestige in terms of its performance and looks. Now, part of the reason the price is that high is that we only get the competition model, and therefore it has all the bells and whistles such as a head-up display, upgraded stereo, upgraded infotainment and things like that as standard. However, it's still very hard to swallow that you're paying £75,000 for what's essentially a 3 Series with a big engine, and that really lets this car down. And so therefore, in the final verdict, I would give this car 7 out of 10. The last 3 stars purely lost because of its price, otherwise it would have been a 10 out of 10. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and share. See you next week. Goodbye.